Alright, this just in. No, I'm just kidding. This just in. An apple. All this shit happened because of you, alright? No, I was just touching on the last video I made. I was just thinking, like, I know the way my life has turned out, being where I was and having God, turn my life around and give me signs and lift me up and take me to where I am now from where I was. I have people I talk to, like my neighbor. She's like, I just can't even see you being a drug addict. You're always riding your bike, you're always lifting weights, you're always doing this, you're always, you just look like a guy that, whatever. I just couldn't go, I was, I don't live under that title, just like I say, I don't have fibromyalgia, I just get in pain sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't claim shit, and I'm not that I'm believing in speaking things into existence. I just believe that I'm tougher than any neck surgery, anything that whatever happens, I know I'm going to get through it. And I know this, God did not bring me this far to lose. And if you have that same feeling that he didn't bring you this far to lose, then he's going to lift you up over all these dummies. You know what I mean? All this stuff that billions of people don't even know what you know. Do you know what I mean? So you're at an elite level biblically and spiritually than most people. 90% of the people on this flat earth. So if that's the case, then he's going to give me whatever I need, whether it's bravery, whether I got to go in front of a whatever and they're going to, make an example out of me, whatever it is, that's how he works. He couldn't have worked in the lion's den if they ran away and chickened out. They said, man, the Holy Spirit came to them guys and said, you're going to be okay. You know what I mean? David knew. He was so sure he was going to beat Goliath, he grabbed a couple extra rocks because he was like, I'm going to rock out on their... I'm listening. His brothers show up, I'm beating their asses too. You know what I mean? And this is a kid in front of dudes that are 30, 40 big muscular soldiers with huge weapons and breastplates and, chariots and shit. A little kid that had a paper route comes out and goes, hey, I'll take care of him. And they're like, what? And they were such sissies. They said, fuck it, send him out there. You know what I mean? Like, at least we'll get another day to live, So God didn't bring me this far to lose. God's looking for people that he can use. Literally. He's looking for people that aren't afraid. And I'll just tell you this isn't even I'm not even trying to be a jerk right here. But I was made for this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know 150%. I was made for this moment, I know that, I knew this was coming. I was made for this, I just know it. It's like you're fighting Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas came in and said, I know I'm going to beat him. I know I'm going to beat him. And people just go, I don't know, man, that's Mike Tyson. And Buster Douglas going against Goliath, he knows, God just told him, God just told me, you're going to beat him. Don't worry about it. But you have to trust me. You have to don't worry about the mark. Don't worry about the videos. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about, listen, if all this stuff is happening, then the Bible is true. And that makes God even more realer to me. And I know I've heard from him. Do you even know what that even means? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you even know what that means? That the creator of everything, and I'm not talking like I took some mushrooms and I heard from God. I'm talking like, I'm in jail and I'm driving my car and God's telling me, you need to go tell your brother that if he moves to California, he's going to die. Sure enough, 4 or 5 times God told me, get over the bridge from Niagara Falls to Buffalo and go tell him and quit procrastinating. And he died after I told him. 2 months later, he moved there and he died. I was in an NA meeting. I was in a meeting at church. God told me something to tell somebody and made me stand up in front of everybody. I was like, I don't really do this, but, and then it happened, what he said. So that is, like, I'm just telling you, like, if I'm hearing from the coach of the team, I'm not worried about these. These people aren't going to beat me. And they're not going to beat you either. But you need to, some of you girls too, man up. You know what I mean? If you're worried about this, I know my God, he made this place. He made me. He knew me before I was formed, and I can tell you 150%, he made me to get through this. I'm not saying that I'm going to be some memorable character or whatever in the next chapter, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to be one of these people that, I'm not going to be like Lot's wife looking back. I'm not invested in this stuff. You know what I mean? At all. So I just feel 100%, you know, I'm not being cocky. I'm not being arrogant. I'm winning the belt. You know what I mean? Like, they can do whatever they want. I'm going out on top. I don't even care if it's me surrendering and letting them do what they want to do. I'm still winning. You know, because I know that they couldn't do that. You know, I know that they couldn't do that. The average person is not going to be able to do what you can do. The average person, I mean, yeah, I look like a big tough guy and stuff. I'll tell you what, I am way stronger on the inside than I am on the outside. I'll just tell you that. All this shit don't mean anything. You know what I mean? All this stuff in here, I can tell you right now, I've got so much information and guidance, and I don't let any negativity in my life. I don't have a television. I'm not, you know, when I come home from work, it's peace and quiet. I don't have any distractions in my life. I don't have the television. I don't have the world on when I go home. You know what I mean? The world is out there when I go home. I put my headphones on when I'm riding my bike. I'm not other than cars, I'm not paying attention to the world. I could give two fucks about them. You know, they could make this shit mandatory for everybody tomorrow, and the day is coming. I don't care. Bring it. Do you know what I mean? Do what you're gonna do. You know, and I'll just tell you, well, I know what team I'm on. I know what team I'm on. I don't know. You know, I'm just telling you. I know that the Bible is real. I know God has spoke to me. I know that he saved my life. I know that he's in me and he's with me. So what's the holdup? You know what I mean? What's there to be worried about? You know? What are we worried about? You know? I'm just telling you, I have a tremendous, I'm not even saying it to be an asshole. I have a tremendous amount of peace about this stuff. I don't even have to you know, I'm just telling you, it ain't something I don't toss and turn at night thinking about this stuff. I could tell you that right now. I sleep like a baby. I'm not up at night going, oh, you know what I mean? And you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. Man, in the Bible, he always took weak people and raised them up and put them in a position. Like, look what he did to, you know, he made him go in front of the Pharaoh. Man, it's going in front of the president and saying, hey, man, you got to, and you'll be like, who's this clown? The guy's 80 years, he can't even stand up. He'll use you. I believe 100, and, you know, there is no other God. I believe that Jesus Christ died 150%. I believe it with all my heart, and that he rose again, and that I've asked him to come into my life probably 4,000 times. I asked him to come into my life so many times as a kid. He told me to stop bothering him. You know what I mean? That's how many times I've gotten saved. I can tell you that. I'm not even joking. I've asked God to come into my heart as a kid, from the time I was 7 to the time I was about 42, about 39, I should say. I've made sure that I was saved over 4,000 times. One of them had to be real. One of them had to work, you know? So with that, I'll just tell you, I go to the gym, I go to work, I listen to my MMA podcast, you know, I try not to, you know, I did end up eating most of this pizza, you know, I mean, I'm just being honest with you. You know, I had a Diet Coke too, you know, I you know, fucking relapsed here, you know, I'm sorry. I'm tired of eating apples and peanut butter and bananas. You try that shit all week, okay? Try doing that for a month and see how you feel. So, I'm not worried about it, man. I'm not. I'm not worried about people on the internet. I'm not worried about people hear me talking about this. I'm not worried about my job watching these videos and firing me. I don't care. I am with God. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing things, okay? I'm just telling you that. We're gonna be okay. Okay? That's all I care about. Yeah, there's gonna be some minor hiccups and whatever, and rub-a-dub-a-doo. I'm not worried about it, you know. Okay, what is the end game plan, you know? To win, you know. I just gotta win, you know. I just gotta win. That's it. Even if I just eke it out, I just gotta win. You know, you just gotta win. You know, that's it. You just gotta get through this. You know, if you look at this like what it is, it's so easy. The stuff is happening so easy, and it's just the way, if you're really on top of it, you see how the food prices are going up, and, you know, everybody's, vaccine. I mean, you're in Walmart, it's 150 times. I feel like I'm in Nazi Germany over the loudspeakers. You just got to win. I'm going to win. You know, I didn't come this far. You know, I just tell you that right now. We're not taking no. I'm not taking no for a fucking answer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not taking no for an answer. When they knock on my door, I'm not hiding under my bed. Come in. What do you want? Oh, you want me to go with you? All right, whatever. You know? That's just how I feel about it. I'm just, you know, I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to, people saying, oh, the rapture. I'm just so tired of all these whack jobs bothering me on the internet with their dumb comments. You know, go do what you're gonna do. You know, that's how I feel about it. Go do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do me, you do you. And I'll just tell you, I got the blueprint. Okay? I got the blueprint for success. Okay? I'll just tell you that right now. You wanna live? Come with me.